in a white room. People are talking about me like I'm not there, or maybe they just don't care. And then there's this, I don't know, jolt, like a spark of electricity to the back of my head. And then everyone turns to look at me. God, I hope I don't have it again tonight.
Okay. Dream psychology and how the subconscious deals with things. The child feels ignored. She lives in a sterilised world where she's not allowed out anywhere. She is kept away from everybody and anybody else. She is constantly ignored every time she tries to ask her father for anything. He's keeping her locked up in this sterilised world like a porcelain little doll. And like a bolt out of the blue, she thinks to herself, oh, enough is enough, I need to break free. Dream psychology. That's what that dream actually means.
Project log, radio. Correction, working radio. I'll finally get some news outside this house. My handle is going to be... let's go with... Ohm's Law. That should confuse the creeps. And if someone actually gets the reference, then we'll at least have circuitry in common.
Yes, I understand psychology. I may.
Mrs. Nakano.
I suppose you have questions about my daughter.
You and your husband don't seem to agree about why your daughter left.
We both want to find her. The world out there isn't a place where you want to be alone. But Kenji still sees her swaddled in diapers. He doesn't see a young woman with her own decisions to make. Maybe because it's more frightening. She wasn't tricked into leaving without telling us. That was her choice. She didn't want us to follow. Why?
Tell me about this radio your daughter was working on.
I remember Kusumi was very excited about it. I figured she was secretly trying to make contact with Diamond City or another settlement. We're pretty isolated out here. She only has us for company, and Kenji can be overprotective.
I'd like to know more about Kusumi. I'd shine a light on where she's gone.
My daughter is strong, focused, careful. That's how I know she's still alive. But why would she leave without telling us? Maybe we... No, never mind. I don't want to waste your time.
Every detail is important, Mrs. Nakano. Don't hold back.
It's just that we've been fighting a lot more. All of us. Ever since Kasumi's grandfather passed away. He was the only one that could really talk to her. Kenji and I don't understand machines, but those two could work together for hours. She started staying in her grandfather's boathouse late into the night. I thought she was just trying to cope with the loss, but now I wonder what she was up to.
Nothing else right now.
So it's off to the boathouse, which is over there. It's nice. I mean, it's a wee park and all growing up and everything, but you can understand a young woman feeling very isolated and very alone, stuck with an extremely overprotective father. But then again, you can understand him. This is the Commonwealth. You know what I mean? It's a scary ass place. If you ever get locked out of safe, then the answer is here in the boathouse. Picture where the key is. Love, Grandad. Picture where the key is. I like riddles.
Project log? Myself. I never really thought about who or what I am, but... God. Where do I start? The radio. I was right about the range. I managed to get a signal, a strong signal from up north. There's a group of people out there. They say they're all synthetic people, made by the Institute. They're trying to build a place for their kind, where they can be themselves and be accepted for what they are alongside human beings. It sounds wonderful, but then they started asking about me, and some questions came up. Questions I don't have answers to. I mean, I've always felt off, like I'm not really supposed to be here, but then there are things in my childhood I can't remember, and I've been having strange dreams. I'm going to go to meet these Sims. I have to know the truth about myself. They've told me to sail up north to a town called Far Harbor. I can make my way to them from there.
So, let's think about this. In a world without synthetic people running around, namely ours at the moment, until the Japanese finally managed to get round to making the perfect synth, which, trust me, they will at some point, she would probably have been registered as slightly autistic, possibly having Asperger's, highly intelligent, a technophile, a geek, a nerd. And everybody has problems with their memory. You know, some people have perfect memories, other people don't, because their brains are wired differently to cope with other functions and to give more information to those areas that deals with technology and everything else. She, to me, sounds like a perfectly normal kid. You know, and someone took advantage. You can see where this is going on, can't you? If anybody has watched my Let's Play, you'll know I'm not the biggest fan of you know, but I can do the peaceful ending. I have ways of holding myself restrained to do it.
Did you find anything?
I think I know where Kusmi went. A place called Far Harbor.
She went that far up north? God, that explains why she took the boat. There's no time to waste. You have to go after her.
Wait, did you find out why she left, Detective? Who she was speaking to?
What does it matter?
Because I know my daughter, and if she didn't tell us where she went, then she had a reason. Don't you want to know if she wants to be found?
You're right, Detective. Did you find any clue to why Kusmi left home?
Your daughter made contact with a group of Sims. She thinks she's one of them.
What? That's crazy.
She's not a sin. She's our daughter. We raised her. I gave birth to her. She's flesh and blood, not a synthetic.
Maybe your daughter is just confused. Having an identity crisis.
Oh God. Does she even think we're still her parents?
This is what I was afraid of. Someone twisting my daughter's mind. You have to get to Far Harbor. Take my ship on the dock. It has a guidance system. A final gift from my father. And it's built for distance.
I'll get to the bottom of this, Kenji.
Thank you. I know you haven't asked for a payment, and we can't offer much. But here, please take it. I insist. For expenses, if nothing else.
Right. And here come the things. Tell the Institute, tell the Railroad, tell the Brotherhood. We are hard saving right now. This is where we're going to go off track, people. Actually, I put that hard save in the wrong place. I'm an idiot. Ignore the mad woman. So, we're going to go and tell all three. First off, of course, I'm going straight to the Brotherhood. Should have seen that one coming. I need to fix my gun. I need to put a silencer on it. I need to get rid of this pistol, so I'll sell a couple of bits while I'm over in the food one actually. What am I like? Do I need a suppressor on my gun? Sorry, bear with me 1 wee second here. There we are.
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, the search will be violent, brother.
I'm an idiot.
Hold up, Knight. Let me make one thing clear. As a member of the Brotherhood, you serve under my command. When I give you a mission,
Perfectly.
good. I've rested.
If so,
That's what worries me. I want you. Report to Knight. Beyond that, you have...
Yes, sir.
I...
I have a situation I need to report.
Proceed.
Have you heard anything about a town up north called Bar Harbor?
North beyond the Commonwealth? No. Operations have been kept to this area. Why?
There's evidence that someone may be amassing a group of synths up the coast.
If that's true, it has the potential to represent a significant threat. We need confirmation, not rumors or hearsay. Can I trust that you'll follow up on this and report your findings directly to me?
You can count on me. I'm on it.
Very good. Bring me something actionable, and I assure you the Brotherhood will deal with it.
Alright, I need to go and see Tegan in a second. I need rid of this gun.
Integrity looks good. No need.
Then I've got to fly over to the Institute and tell the Institute I'd rather not. But I really would rather not. In all honesty,
Attention.
it's
Any soldiers who have not yet received the field
against
assignment
everything
from
and
Dr.
anything
Tegan
I
should speak
hold.
to him at once.
So I
That is
suppose
all.
we'll do the Institute thing before that.
Wanted me to follow him to the
You
gates
know,
of hell. I'd be the first
I hate the Institute. I really do, people. Sorry, I despise the ground these people stand on.
Dr. Tegan,
Nice work bringing Dr. Lee back into the fold. Now, there's something you need.
I'm looking for some firepower.
Sure, I've got something that'll put a smile on your face.
Penetrating advanced. That sounds so wrong. It really does. I've picked up a lot of stuff. Grab some 50s, some 10s, and some I am. Some I am. Oh, please take these. Nice taken. Seriously, dude, what is the ozone supposed to smell like? I'm gonna go out and see if I can smell the ozone. Do you know that, people? I can't even walk in a straight line right now.
Glad to have you on the team.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.